You know, I saw you on the big Super Bowl Friends episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, was that fun?
Yes, very fun.
Yeah, how'd you get on that show?
Well, you know, it's such a little-known show, and I thought that they could use the publicity. So, you know, I wanted to bring the show to some people's attention because I felt like I was the only one watching it.
That's very generous, very decent of you. Give a little something.
Give a little something back to the community of actors.
Now, what's the deal? Are you dating this Matthew Perry guy?
I am dating this Matthew Perry guy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, funnily enough. Oh, thank you, Mom. Okay, here's the thing. First of all, I have to say I like fruit. I just have to say that. But about Matthew Perry...
Is this good news for Matthew Perry?
Thank you. Here's the thing. You know, I've been going out with Matthew Perry, and for some reason, maybe because I did the Super Bowl show, people think it is the Matthew Perry from Friends. But in fact, it's this haberdasher that I met in Hoboken. But you know, Matthew Perry from Friends is nice too, so I don't mind that mistake.
Mm-hmm.
But
so it's not the same Matthew Perry?
No.
Are you telling a little fib now?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. How long have you and Matthew Perry been going out?
8 years.
No. Really?
That woman over there just went.
Yeah, that's what, a lot of them are paid to do that. Even in the office, they do that. But how did you meet Matthew? And if this is none of my business, just tell me, and I'll knock it off in a couple of minutes.
No, no, how did we meet? We met, you know, he called me up and...
Just out of the blue, he just called you up?
Out of the blue.
People can do that. They can just out of the blue call you up and say...
I'm listed.
No.
I make it easy.
You're in the phone book. Wow. Another revelation.
Under lipstick.
Yeah. So you've been, and like what was the first date like with you and Matthew Perry?
No, I was very nervous.
Yeah.
No, I was very nervous because he's awfully clever and you know, funny and handsome, and I was nervous.
I had drank 7 7 and 7s. I had taken a bottle of wine from the party, the party was closed. They said, you have to leave now. So I took a bottle of white wine and I put it in my sport coat pocket.
Yeah.
And I was wandering around the lobby and I saw this, and I saw they had this piano bar and it had this huge brandy snifter for tips that you'd put in. And I took that and I said, it's my glass. And I poured my bottle of wine into that, and I was wandering around this hotel, drinking out of it. So I went up to the people who worked there, and I said, you have to get me a cab while I'm carrying this thing. And they sort of go, okay, go wait over there. And I go wait over there. I've got this huge thing in my hand. The car pulls up. I get in the back seat. I sip from it and start to belt out some of the most drunken directions anybody's ever given anywhere. I think I can only pronounce the letter L. What the hell are you doing? And I realized I hadn't gotten in a cab. I'd just gotten in the back of somebody's car.
I'm right. You were a drunk. All right.
What do you think the last episode of Friends will be like? Will you be sad?
Oh, yeah. I'll miss you. You'll miss me, won't you?
Be sad. Yes, I will miss you. What do you got there?
A popsicle.
Right on.
Well, Matt, the last episode of Friends, when that happens, one day to Will, you know, you remember all the hoopla around the last episode of Seinfeld, last episode of Cheers?
Was there hoopla about that? Did that get any press?
Well, how do you think the last episode of Friends would be for you?
I don't know. It'd be kind of sad. We've all grown so close over the years. You know, it's not something I'm looking forward to.
I think it'll be all right.
See you, man.
Jennifer, Entertainment Tonight, how are you doing? Come on over and have fun with us, you guys. Okay. Come on, cry on your shoulder. Oh, you guys, what's the deal?
You seem much more depressed than we are.
Really?
We're not depressed
we're
at
okay.
all. We feel great. First year to even be nominated is so unbelievable that, you know, what more can you ask for? We're just happy to be there.
So we didn't win? We didn't win?
Oh, no, we didn't win.
Oh, so that's why I was in
no,
kind of
we
a good
didn't
mood.
win.
We lost.
Oh, I
We
forgot
lost.
to tell him. That's okay.
Oh, well, now it's kind of a bummer.
Oh. So how are you guys going to party now? What are you going to tequila shooters? What's on the schedule?
I think we're just going to watch Frasier. I think we're just going to watch episodes over and over again of Frasier.
They have them here, right?
That's the plan.
Don't they?
No, we're going to eat. We're going to eat because
We haven't eaten any
we haven't
dinner
eaten yet. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to eat.
Massive quantities. of
Massive
this.
quantities of chicken and whatever they have in there. You know what they have, Jen?
What do they have?
I don't know. I was asking.
Oh, you were asking me. I thought you were going to tell me something really unbelievable.
So the whole general feeling is like it's just an honor to be nominated, or I mean,
You know what?
Honestly, I
It
couldn't
is.
tell you that we really feel so okay about everything. And really, the shows that won were very deserving of it, and they're all wonderful, and we were just happy to even be acknowledged.
Yeah, we kind of were sitting there at the ceremony just going, do you believe we're here? Look, we're here. And so winning would have been too much, I think, for us to handle.
Too much too soon.
But if we don't win next year, I'm going to be there. So.
And then you'll hear from them.
I've always wanted to go on the Tonight Show, and Jay says, "So how you doing?" I go, "Not good," and just like really just like tell the truth or like even
Or do something, yeah.
To tell you the truth, Jay, I have no idea which end is up and down in my life.
Please welcome Matthew Perry, folks. Welcome Matthew Perry. Hey, congratulations on all your success.
Thank you very much. I'm very glad you circled.
I did circle it.
Because all mine at home are circled.
Well, you know, it takes a while. Even when a show is a hit, though, sometimes people go, I love that show, and that third guy. You know, it takes a while, but now people know. They know who you are.
Well, it helps for you to circle me
Yeah.
on national television.
This is not your first show, right? You've had a few other shows.
No, yes, I've had a couple of other shows that never graced the cover of People
No, what
magazine.
shows did you have?
The first show I did was a show called Boys Will Be Boys that I think is kind of famous and epic because out of 93 shows on television, every single week it was ranked 93rd.
Really? I never even heard of that. When was it on?
Well, because it was ranked 93rd.
Oh,
You never
yeah,
heard
I
it.
guess it's-
There was one week, actually, that we went to 92nd, and we threw a huge party.
Oh, really? Just because...
Huge. It was nuts.
Was it a half-hour deal?
Yes, it was a half-hour show. Not a bad show. It just didn't work.
Just didn't work. Yeah, 93. That would
Yeah,
tell you something.
that's not
Okay,
working.
that's one. Is that the only one?
No, there were a couple of others. I did 2 other television shows that got canceled because of Robert Stack.
Robert Stack?
Yeah, I'll explain further.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Please, go on.
Oh, yes, of course. Well, I did 2 television shows called, one called Home Free and one called Sydney. Sydney with Valerie Bertinelli show.
That's not the one in France. That was Cafe
No,
something.
yeah.
That was, oh, yeah, I remember that
Yeah.
one. Oh, you
Jay's a
remember
big fan of my prior work.
that? Yeah.
And they were both on against Unsolved Mysteries and, you know, the juggernaut of Robert Stack.
That was
So,
a huge
show.
Huge
So,
show.
you know.
Get wiped out, but that's not, now you're wiping other people out. So you
Yes,
feel good.
yeah. As a matter of fact, I just ran over Robert Stack in the parking lot.
Oh, really?
He was inventive with how he did a line.
Could she be more out of my league?
Couple of days to, you know, just let it soak in. He was part of a family, and he was the first one to not be part of that family anymore.
How is the rest of the cast doing right now?
I texted the girls the day we found out, and they were destroyed. It's a brother dying.
The castmates' bond formed from the start, thanks in part to Burroughs, who brought the then young and unknown actors on a trip to Las Vegas before the show aired.
I took them to dinner at Spago, and this is a true story. And I said to the 6 of them, put your seatbelts on, because this is your last shot at anonymity.
It's hard to believe we've lost a friend.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's so sad.
How do you want Matthew to be remembered?
As a wonderful actor, a funny man, and a dear friend to a lot of people.
Oh, it was so special hearing Burroughs share these stories. He said nobody could have played the part of Chandler the way Matthew Perry did it. His physical comedy and timing was truly unmatched. I asked Burroughs if there's anything else he wanted to say about his friend, and he said simply, I wish he was here. Guys.
Wow. All right. Thank you, Liz. Beautiful interview.
Yeah, what a tribute.
And to say he was like a brother, that really summed it up, didn't it, their relationship?
I mean, it really seems like a family, and it is a loss in the family for them.
Look, I'm not going to miss you helping me out with money. The only thing that I'm going to miss is you.
So no one told you life was gonna be this way. Your time's a joke, you broke, your love life's the way. It's like you're always stuck in second gear. But when it hasn't been your day, your week, month, or even your year, well, I'll be there for you. When the rain starts to pour, I'll be there for you. Like I've been there before, I'll be there for you. 'Cause you're there for me too.